I couldn't figure out a favorite emoji, and then I realized the pride flag is an emoji, so here we are.
Yes, that eyeshadow is amazing. I feel like you're the eyeshadow queen.
I guess my emoji, I drew it out. So as you guys all know, I'm all about that BJ time. And then here it says right there, really small, BJ plus Snell.
Aw. I'm the smiley, the one that has the 3 hearts on their face.
Oh.
I love the creativity, dude.
Customize.
Yeah.
The prayer hands emoji.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Oh, I'm super hopeful and I'm super grateful.
Fireworks emoji, because you know we need a little bit of a warmth in these dark times, and also.
Oh, you're
Fancy.
You're stressed and eating popcorn, Lauren.
It's from the emoji mashup bot.
Oh, that's really great.
That's its own mood for sure.
Mine
Mine is actually the heart emoji, because I feel like if you add a heart emoji to a message, it means you know there's always like it's always good vibes, and so I was trying to become a heart, but
That's really sweet. Oh, Duncan's
Google drink emoji.
and now Duncan's gone.
it looks exactly like the drink in the emoji. That's amazing, Brett.
That's what I tried to do, yeah.
Wow.
Not quite the right shaped glass, but
Looks amazing. Oh, and Tim looks so good.
You make the face, Tim.
Not really. I mean, at least not looking right. I don't know. Maybe I have to have a few more drinks in it and I'll try it.
Ah.
I am the famous sunglasses emoji, just
Just like that.
smiling and happy, but I guess concerned about the sun or in the middle of playing a poker game.
I always thought it was too cool for school.
I don't know if I'm the piece that's needed to complete the puzzle or if I'm the missing piece from a puzzle. It depends on how the day is going.
So
That's deep.
Okay, well,
Are we still
I
waiting
saw
on Duncan?
Duncan in the corner and then he disappeared. So I'm not sure what that means.
Before we get started, this is what I feel like Roz, and this is what my face is basically this entire week, because this has been really frustrating and this is a pattern of behavior that Duncan is just repeating. Apparently, he can't be bothered to respond to any of my texts or any of my communications about moving forward with this very important plan that we're trying to move the company forward. I can't talk to sales about any of the people that they've talked to because nothing has been finalized. There's been no communication with him, and this is completely uncharacteristic. And yet now I find that he's been spending his time on the Slack discussing bacon and cocktails and drinking games. So, I'm just really frustrated right now because I don't know how we're expected to do anything in this company with what's been going on. Oh, and he's here apparently, but he's on mute.
Duncan, are you here?
Hey!
Yo, D! What's up, dude?
What's up? Oh, I got
DJ time, dude. Duncan's here.
Oh, here's my emoji. Oh, how do I look? I'm baking.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I gotta have a good signal. Is Michael here?
Who?
I invited an outside observer to join us for the meeting.
For a work meeting?
Hey, Duncan.
Hey, everyone, this is Michael. Say hi to Michael.
Dude, I didn't get the Grubhub you promised.
What, is it not there yet? You didn't get the Grubhub?
No.
Where's my phone?
Are we being Zoom bombed? Is this what Zoom bombing is?
No, this is Michael. He was my big brother when I
What
was in high
kind
school.
of weird group of people is this?
It's a work group.
We're
It's a
his
company.
coworkers. This is our weekly coworker.
No f***ing way all you work together. Hey, I think I found Jimmy Hoffa. There's got take it down a notch on the intensity. Jeez, Duncan, your
Jimmy
friends
Hoffa.
need to chill, bro.
Jimmy Hoffa is cool. I like Jimmy Hoffa.
Can we get started with the meeting?
Work, maybe?
Meaning about what? What do you do? What do you offer America and the world?
That's what we're trying to pitch and figure out. Aaron, what's first on the agenda?
You got this many people together and you don't even know why you're together.
We just are confused as to why you're here. I know that Duncan.
Michael, we have to hear.
Boy.
Well, you're gonna get me in
All
trouble,
right.
Michael, you're gonna get me in trouble. You gotta hear.
Duncan, you said your friends are cool.
For work,
Cool.
Duncan.
All right, yeah, sorry, Michael, we gotta listen to these pitches.
Okay, so we're in the middle of item 1 on our agenda, which is to show our emojis and how we're feeling.
Oh, great. I'm a bacon emoji. What kind of emoji are you, Michael?
Person. What do you mean, what emoji?
Okay.
No,
In regards to what? Where's the Alizé?
Let's just move to the next thing.
Grubhub.
It's coming, dude. It's coming.
Who is the host of the meeting? I think you can mute him if necessary.
Okay, Michael.
Yo, Aaron, your pimples are up.
Michael, I'm gonna have to mute you unless you're reacting to work things. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. So.
Do whatever you want, but yeah, I'm not reacting to work things because no one knows what the you guys do for.
Okay, I'm muting him for now. Let's move on to the next thing in our.
Awesome. Thank you, Sue. Okay, now, next up is that PR is going to discuss the launch of testimonials. Jules?
Oh, Jules.
Jules, you're muted.
So thank you so much to the ones that have volunteered to be part of the testimonial videos. We're going to be rolling them out on our Instagrams.
Jules, I mean, do we have any followers on our Instagram account? I mean, have you built them back up? Because we had so many followers on Instagram, and like now it's like, I mean,
therefore, if you have no idea what you.
I mean, it's like, what is the point of doing PR when it's like, does anybody know what we're doing? I mean,
Duncan, you do.
Talking about.
Well, the whole point of putting out more content is to build again our following because of what happened. So I think it is very important to be doing to be creating content and ramping it up right now.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda is our TED Talk. Ted, can you talk about the structure of the pitch?
We're going to talk about how these lockers can bring us close together and how different pieces of technology throughout the time have made everybody feel connected because we're family, you know? Everybody's just a big family and we want to be together. And then we're going to talk about the different Duncan, I'm in the middle.
Do you have a beard?
Yes, I did. I shaved.
You look so young. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. Sorry.
Thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment. So we're going to talk about the supplies that we are able. So there's an idea to have supplies in.
You're so young. You're so young. You don't know that it's like.
Duncan, we can't hear you, Duncan.
I had this beard and I felt like it was time to go because I turned a corner.
We're talking about connecting people and like do you feel connected? Because like I had no idea you shaved or that, you know, you.
Duncan, you're making no sense. Duncan,
what?
Duncan, I cannot work in these conditions. I am very frustrated with how you're treating all of us at the company. This is not fair. And I mean, maybe I'm the only one feeling this way, but I don't think so.
Hey,
around the office.
I love the guy in the top hat on Saved by the Bell.
Michael, you're not part of this. Michael, you're part of the problem. You're encouraging this bad behavior in Duncan.
I'm part of the problem. You don't know what your business does.
Okay, you know what?
Maybe I'm part of the solution.
You know, the only solution you're a part of is the one where you're enabling Duncan because I recognize you from college when you used to deal weed, okay?
What?
Yeah, he was a dealer.
Okay.
He was apparently Duncan's big brother in high school, and then they lived together for a few months, and this guy dealt everybody weed, which is fine because it's legal. But at the same time,
In junior high, so we by college it was guns.
Duncan, what?
You gotta protect yourself.
You brought a
Duncan.
gun dealer?
right now.
What is up with all this?
He was
squirt?
a
I
mentor.
thought we were gonna have a big sucking.
No,
Oh my god.
I don't want to listen to this anymore.
No, listen, Duncan, I don't know why you would try to derail everything with this, like bringing this guy in. I don't know what you're even thinking right now. This is absolutely crazy. I'm very disappointed. You couldn't be bothered to respond to any
You're not
of
my mom, Nell. You're not my mom.
I'm glad I'm not, because I would kill myself right now, because I'm very ashamed of your behavior.
Duncan,
No,
I want to.
We've known each other a long time. It's not okay. It's not okay. You're better than this.
Yeah, so look, Duncan, you feel lost. I get it. I felt lost too. I felt lost up until last week, and then we had some crazy sourdough bread that led us on a journey, and now I've learned to focus on the positive. And what you're doing is dwelling on the negative. And you got to be, look, fireworks is my emoji because they're positive. They're all about brightness and happiness, and they're warm. And so you got to focus on the positive because when I met you at the Christmas RFID exhibit, and it was magic. The way those children interacted with those elves, and it was Christmas magic come to life. And that's what you bring to this world. That's what you bring to the company. You have magic in your soul, and you are killing it with alcohol.
I mean, so I have been guilty of partying when I feel stressed, like I feel like a lot of people do that. So I just, I totally understand, but I just think that if you're leading a company, I had this whole internet problem, and then I came back and I reached out to you, Duncan, and you didn't even respond. And Nell is saying that she wasn't responded to either. And so I just feel like I understand what you're going through and how difficult it is. But I still feel like you need to maintain control, you're leading a whole company. So
let's bring Duncan into BJ time over here for a second. Yo, dude, you gotta understand, man. Like, I'm all down for drinking and hazing, doing a bunch of drugs, getting crazy. All that shit is dope. Come on, relax. Let me get to my point. So all I'm saying is, it's like, dude, you're welcome to hang out with me and my brothers anytime. You know what I'm saying? But like, you gotta focus on what's important. It's time for business. You know what I mean? You gotta get the paper in line. You gotta make sure everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff is literally AF, dude. And like, I got onto this because of you, Duncan. And brah, you're dropping the ball, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's like not even words.
He gets it.
Listen, Duncan, you got to get it together. You know how many job opportunities I turned down to be in this company with you, and you're better than your behavior right now. You're way better than you're acting right now, and I'm sorry if you don't hear this, but you're better than this, and you got to get your act together, okay?
What if I'm not? What if, you guys are all expecting me to step up in some kind of way that I'm just not capable of, You guys are looking to me like you're talking about control and magic, and I don't know what BJ time was this time, but like, bro, we don't see each other. We barely saw each other before, and this is supposed to be about connection. I have never felt as unconnected from anything as I have since this all started. So, you know what? I quit. Michael's got the right idea. Welcome back, buddy. I quit. I am out. Michael, I'll hit you up about that Grubhub.
No, Duncan, come
Wait,
on.
Duncan,
hey, don't. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm right.
See you all in hell.
Okay. Great. That was just perfect.
Maybe he was just, talking about original sin. You ever heard of that?
What are you That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Erin is making the best sense of what's going on right now. She has changed her hearts to tears on her face, and
Good
that
job, Erin.
pretty exemplary of what.
No, not good job, Erin. You guys, anything dealing with Leslie has taught me one thing, is that you can't be focused on the negative, and you can't be focused on everything that's going wrong. You need to be focused on the positive and the future and be working towards that future, okay? Listen, the company is more than just Duncan. The company is all of us. The company is Scott. The company is Dean, Roz, Chris, Tim, Brett, Elise, Peter, Leo, Spencer, Bill. It's all of us. Nell, BJ, Ted, everyone, Jules. It's all of us. And I think that yes, Ted, you have people coming in next week, right? To see our pitch.
I have an entire roster full of people who are coming in to see the pitch. So this is happening with or without Duncan.
So it's going to happen. So why don't we band together this week and work all together on perfecting this pitch? It's a little all over the place right now. We're all aware of this, but if we come together as a company, we can come together and make this pitch happen. Who is with me?
Yeah. I'm down, dude. Yeah.
But what if Duncan shows up like that?
We're a family here, even though we can't actually physically admit him into any place. We are a family, so we need to take care of him as best as we can.
Yeah. And I mean, if he's like this though, he can't come to the meeting next week.
No.
We gotta put our foot down, and we gotta show him what we can do as a team. We need to inspire him the way that you guys all inspired me last week.
I don't think we can fix endemic problems with his psychology. I think he's got to be willing to get help. But I think the only thing we can do is rely on each other, because right now we can't turn to him for leadership.
So what we can do right now is
Can do right now is focus on the positivity and focus on working together. I think happy hour should be all about us just like talking about our ideas and how we can best incorporate them. I know, Ted, what were you saying about Dean the other day?
Oh, Dean has a bunch of ideas, actually. He's been throwing me ideas this entire time for Nell and for the research team. And so I actually think that the Dean and the entire research team should talk, because he's chock full of a bunch of ideas.
Jeez, is happy hour? Is it?
I mean, I don't know. Aaron, do you think we should start happy hour?
We still have to hear from Nell. Nell, did you have any updates?
I mean, we're just trying to get the locker pitch solidified. I feel like it would be helpful to just brainstorm.
Do we have the minutes from Tim?
Oh God.
It's been a little all over the place, but I think I got the gist of it. Started off, we were talking about Duncan. Nell said he wasn't responding to her emails, and it kind of went downhill from there. Duncan invited some rando named Michael. No one really knows why. I don't think anyone does even now at the end of the meeting. But then we tried to get to business. We showed off our emojis, and Michael, you had to mute him. Then publicity, Jules discussed the launch of testimonials. Unfortunately, Wi-Fi was bad in Ibiza, so they're not quite ready yet. And then Michael was muted again. Then Ted talked about our new sales pitch. And also he shaved his beard. And Michael sells guns and used to sell weed. Then Duncan quit, and Michael got naked or something and told us all to go to hell. And then now
see you in hell.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. And then now you kind of had a few updates, but not really. And I think that was about it. Maybe it's time to drink.
Yeah, it is officially time for happy hour then.
Thank you.
Now we're rolling into
Maybe
BJ
we should have
time.
some non-alcoholic drink. I know I'm drinking soda.
I'm sticking to water.
Duncan may have approached me earlier about a drinking game, so I may have already been drinking, but I can continue.
Maybe we should, I know this is kind of counterintuitive, but maybe we should have a drink to Duncan and like to positive Duncan, I don't know, vibes.
Wanting him to get better.
Yes.
Duncan getting better.
Duncan getting better.
To the company kicking behind at next week's meeting.
The saving RFI Direct.
I don't mean to bring things down, but Sue, have you heard anything about Leslie? Is she doing better?
Yeah, she actually left the hospital last Saturday.
Oh, that's great.
And but she's quarantining separately from me until she's not contagious anymore. So I need to wait another week until I can see her.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm really like focusing on the positive. I think that, I was really just stuck in all of the negative ideas and really I feel a lot better being stuck in the positive thoughts of the future and looking. It might be difficult right now, but it's going to get better.
Can I get a little well, cheers to that for one.
Cheers.
Can I toss it to Brett from research and development? He has a little bit of an idea that he's been working on. I'd love him to share it just while we're in this brainstorming phase.
Yeah, totally.
And we, everybody's been tossing ideas around. And so I worked a little bit up on a prototype, and it's a little rough because I just kind of threw it together in the past couple hours. But
nice.
If you want to see it, I can try to do that.
Yeah, we would love to see it.
Okay.
Thank you for
Let's
sharing.
see, like the screen on the locker.
Whoa!
And you've got this, then it's got the locker ID number, and then the person's name. Then you've got the locker over here, and once you you put the RFID card on the locker, then it changes the screen to like a soothing background or one of the things we talked about.
Yeah.
So and then you can
personalized thing as well.
right personalized whatever. Yeah, we can refine this more, and then you can open the locker. It's got the got whatever stuff you want inside it, that sort of stuff. So
wow.
Anyway,
actually, you're showing this reminds me of something. We worked, didn't we? Because like what Ted was saying about the magic of the RFID, would it be possible for us to put some of the artwork we have in storage like on top of the lockers, and so when people tap it, the artwork gets activated, so it's kind of like an adventure going to pick up your package?
Well, yeah, we had like these interactive, they've just been sitting in storage. That could probably be a functionality we could add, don't you think, Brett?
Sure.
Magic.
Something that would be
Magic is back. Brett, this is amazing.
It's just like because Ted was saying about how magical like the things we do is, I think that's the part of the company. The company is all about creating like magic
trick, and then sort of like adding in those immersive sort of artworks. It just adds a little element of whimsy to the whole experience.
And I also like that the focus right now is on that we are focusing on ways to get through COVID right now. The locker is about being safe. It has the UV light inside of it, and then not only that, but it has heartfelt stuff. And Dean, do you mind if I share your video?
Oh,
Sure, that would be fine if you think would be useful.
Yeah, I just want to share it because I think it's such a beautiful little, I don't know, the energy in it is so great. All right, I'm going to play it.
I have to just say how great my RFI Direct family is, because that's how they feel to me. I got here to Denver and didn't know anybody, and then we got locked down. So everybody I know in Denver is at RFI Direct, and I look forward to meeting everybody in person someday. Sometimes when I'm at the grocery store, I wonder if some of those people behind those masks just might be part of my RFID director, and we're direct family. And I know we're here for each other and here for our clients, and I know we have better days ahead.
That's really nice.
Oh, that's so sweet, Dean.
Right?
That I appreciate, because that's not a narrative. That's just
who we are. You know what I mean? That's who works here. We're all in this together. So
It's authentic storytelling because it's from the facts of his reality. And I think that's beautiful.
I really love how we're all like, this meeting started out really rough and not good and very negative, and I really am inspired by how we're all coming together.
Sometimes you can't find peace, and then when you realize that you have friends and your work, then you find peace within.
Should Ham Banana do a video?
I think he needs to. Right?
Totally. Oh my God. People would love that on the locker if there was a dog testimonial RFID one.
HB, you're gonna be famous, dude.
That, and I want to put into everyone's mind banks right now. Just think about your breath as a bowl of fire, and every day you're just feeding that fire, and that's where your magic comes from, right here. All right, keep that fire going.
Does anyone have something they want to throw in the fire to keep the flame a-flaming?
I'll fire some ideas off in the Slack this week.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll start a new channel that's just for the presentations. Everyone in it.
And maybe we should send some, I don't know, flowers or like a card or something to Duncan. I don't know.
That's a really good idea.
I think Duncan, he's strong. He's gonna pull through. He heard what he needed to hear.
I know, but I do feel like, we kind of beat him up a little bit, and I want him to know that we are here for him. Like we are here and we support him.
Yeah, we can tell him that we know he can do it. That he's started the company. He can pick it up.
Please, anybody who feels moved to do so, please direct message Duncan words of encouragement. I think that would mean a lot to him.
Okay, RFI direct on 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
RFI direct.
Yeah. That note, I think we can end happy hour. Is that cool with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming this week.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a great
Cheers.
week.
Yo, hit me up if you need some BJ time in your life.
No.
It's okay.
Don't need it.
You do.
Bye.
Bye.